Hello people, welcome to another video. My name is Mert and I am an artist who loves to improvise. I bring my artistic vision into games through creative content. If you are excited by unique content, please like, comment and subscribe to fuel this journey. Also, if you would like to support me and fuel my motivation for the channel, join the YouTube memberships. For exclusive save files, check out my Patreon linked below. You will also find my Sky playset file and other external mod files to download free for everyone. Also, you can check out my Instagram for beautiful images from my contents. Thanks for being part of this journey. By the way, I have some special news to share with you. I have officially joined the Skylines creator program. This gives me direct line to the developer team, and honestly, this is all thanks to your incredible support. I am so grateful to each and every one of you for making this possible. Now let's get back into the video. In this video, a small project turned into a massive expansion. I have filled out the layout from the previous episode and finished a huge part of this side of the bridge. To fix the flow, I upgraded the main interchange and worked on traffic management, specifically adjusting traffic lights. I also added a new train depot, and right under the bridge next to the new ferry terminal I have placed a brand new train station. Between the cargo port, the baseball stadium and the hand-placed custom parks, this area is really coming to life. There is still more detailing to do, but for now I will let the city speak for itself. Enjoy the views. Hello people, welcome to another video. This video will be very long, I guess, because I just started making some port area for the new zone, but I couldn't hold myself as usual. But this time, a little bit much. I just wanted to make port for this video, but I jumped to other things and jump other things, jump to other things. Kind of like 5 project or something here, like port, train station, train depot, ferry terminal, and the whole city, whole neighborhood, how you can call, maybe new downtown, but other side of the city I call it new downtown, and I don't know, now this is more new. I don't know what I will call here. I didn't give any name. And I made custom parks, and first time I used humans, I mean citizens, one by one I placed them in the parks, like they are sitting on a bench, etc. I made many parks before. Why I didn't think before, I don't know. Even I made a beach project a couple months ago, and I placed the whole citizens one by one there, and I just don't know why I didn't use those citizens for the parks too. And now I use them, and it is cool. You will see almost end of the video that part. Just right now I am making the, how it's calling this, oceanside port, I mean something like that, because open port design, there is no any safe area for, you call, for waves, etc. Just open, directly ships going to open sea, something like that. I mean, maybe it is a wrong design, I don't know. Like I made a port as if it is in the Hudson River or something in New York. Maybe I shouldn't make like this way, but I don't know, it looks good. And there is no weather conditions like that, there is no waves, etc. in the game, so it's okay. You can see here I placed the rail depots here when I am making port. It started here. I am combination, I mean, how it's calling, I am mixing the projects each other. I didn't made only port. Even at the beginning I placed the rail depots there because I knew it has to be some rail cargo, I mean train cargo hub for the port, so I needed to place some depot too. And we have new DLC, compact, yes, compact rail yard we have, so I wanted to use that. I thought will be good view front of the city, and I think it is. This is very big project, I mean huge development for the city right now. I will expand city more. This city will have other side too, I mean we'll pass the river, not river, there is some little gulf there between this new part of city and the military base. I want to pass that part with a bridge. I think will be good. For now, have a nice time watching the development. I wanted to change the lanes of here because there are exits from road to right side, but they cannot turn to left side. I am only adjusting this lane, only turning the left, because they have already extra exit for the right sides, for every side. Just we needed to turning the right and left, sorry. This yeah, it's left. I wanted to adjust the traffic lights because there is a problem in this junction. Traffic always stuck here when how can I say, when we build new area, I mean when I zone for residential areas, when people trying to move into city, this junction stuck. I mean really stuck. Of course, when you open new zones for the settlement in this game, the many citizens come suddenly to the area and cause some problems like that, but this junction was really problem. Right now it looks good, but when I open new settlement, it will not. Yeah, now you can see the problem here, because new citizens are coming to city and causing some traffic problems here, and they are turning from here. Because we don't have any road to going that side from here. I mean, when you exit from city, you cannot turn to left side in the highway. So I am making that exit for the people, so they will use this road. They will not turn middle of the road like that. Don't mention the no pedestrian access icons at the background, because I used custom zoning there and road builders roads. Sometimes those modes causing a problem like that for the pathfinding for the buildings, and not the functional buildings. I mean, it is, how can I say, it's not blocking people entering the house, just there some balconies etc has no access to pedestrian, so that's why those icons there. So it's not a big problem. You can just ignore it. But yeah, they are really much, I know, but maybe I can readjust those zones, I don't know. Now as you can see, I made this intersection like this. In the future I am planning to improve more, because I want another exit from that intersection. It will be very different. Probably it will be in the next video. I decided to make more wider here, and the traffic lights, of course, when this side goes and turn, this side come, only the underpass ones are waiting. This traffic lights enhancement mode is very good, I am suggesting you. If you watch carefully right now, you can learn how to make custom phases for the traffic lights with the traffic lights enhancement mode. Before I forget, I wanted to say, if you find this helpful and enjoy the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. wanted to build the train station under the Golden Gate Bridge. I thought would be great view under the bridge. At first I wanted to make the bridge to connect the street from the station to the city. Then I decided to make some underpassage. I said why not, and it is cool, I guess, it looks good. I saw the many peoples are walking on the highway to going to city from this station, so I decided to make some underpassage for the pedestrians, and it is really cool detail. This adds to city more realistic functionality, right? Functionality. Yeah, I mean, because it is very little asset, it's not so visible, but people are using this underpassage, so it is really a good improvement to using underpassage. And I made a 3 exit underpassage here, like a triangle. It is really cool. I've decided to build ferry terminal on this side of the city. Because I said, why not? Because we have a road connection, railway connection, and why not there is a water line too, with ferries. And I built it, and citizens are really using this, by the way. They are really using. They are using train too, and they are using ferry too much. And there is much demand, I can see that, and in the future I am thinking adding bus line between two sides of the city. And I am just thinking right now I can make some subway connection between two sides of city too. Why not? wanted to remind you, I have my playset file in the Patreon, free for everyone. Some people are thinking I am selling that. No, it is free. Just I am uploading there. It is a free space, so you can go my Patreon and can find my current mod list. I mean, not mod list, it's Skype playset file. You can download it, import in your Skype, and you can see my playset. But I should warn you, it is really big playset. It has more than 300 mods, and totally they together 45 gigabyte size. And also I am using some external mods. Those mods are not in the PDX mods, they are extra. You can place them in the game manually. You can find them in my Patreon too. And please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. these details maybe not so important, but for someone like me, I mean, I stuck on little details like these, and I don't even know what this call, but why these things not continue, that's why I am putting those for all over the port. And I am adding custom ships around the port and the open sea. They are waiting quay. If you living in seaside, you will notice some ships are waiting open sea. Not so open sea, maybe open sea too, but close to port, they are just waiting quay to enter the port. So I decided to place some ship opposite side of the port in the open sea. And I think it adds some living vibe to city, like ships are waiting there with their cargo, or they are waiting just empty, I don't know. I think it is good detail. I wanted to add some parks in the city too because I thought citizens will need some open space and I like to make them custom. I mean, we have many parks in the game, yes, they are cool, but I like to make my parks to fill the gaps between buildings, so it needs special design. I didn't know this clock tower is snapping the road. Pedestrian road, so it just snapped middle of the junction of the pedestrian road. I thought, and it is good to stay there, and I just turn it. And I just checked if people pass inside of it, but I saw here it is not passing, and I said, oh my god, it is very cool. But later I saw someone's passing. But it's not so important. I think it is good detail. I am just coloring it, and yeah, it's cool. For this gap I am making another park, and let's name this park Ice Flake Park. Why not? After I made this park, I just realized I have this asset, and I thought why I am not using these over the bench. I think it is very good touch. And here I decided to put citizens one by one because I thought there are too many benches side by side and it looks so empty. Without people, it is too empty. I colored this zone for walking area too. Maybe people pass into this park, but they are not using so much, and I decided to add citizens manually here and the other park too. And this mode belongs to Sully. You can download it from PDX mode. And I am not sure which one I am using right now. There are several citizen packs in Sully's profile. You can subscribe to all of them. Alright, with that we have reached the end of another video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you found this helpful, and please share your thoughts with me in the comments. I love reading your feedback. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Take care of yourselves and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.